Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Brandi Travis, Chief Marketing Officer over at PredictIt, the stock market for politics. We're going to cover what's on every trader's mind, of course, the debt ceiling. We'll also take a look at the Texas and Canadian elections. Brandi, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
For having me.
All right, you got it. And of course, the market is concerned about what's going to happen with the debt ceiling. And of course, there's a number of different types of scenarios that can play out. What are PredictIt traders seeing here?
So our traders are saying that there's not going to be any sort of agreement happening before the 1st of October, October 1st. When you look at it, and the likelihood is only at about 11 cents. If you take that a bit further and look at if there's going to be a decision made by October 15th, the likelihood of that happening is at 46 cents now, but it's a pretty volatile market. It's gone everywhere from 33 cents to 71 cents and keeps swinging back and forth.
Right. And I'm sure that's probably going to be the way, at least through October 1st. And of course, moving on beyond that date, if we don't get an agreement there. What's going on in Texas? Yeah,
so our market's now showing a really high likelihood of the former Democrat, Beto O'Rourke, being the Democratic candidate, winning the primary for the gubernatorial election in the primaries. And his likelihood right now is
it's a pretty substantial lead over the other candidates from what I had saw.
It is. And the only other person that's even remotely close to him is Matthew McConaughey, and that's running as a Democrat or as an independent.
Right. And then if we take a look at Canada as well, it looks like Trudeau has a pretty significant lead as well there.
He does. And that is growing as we go into this election today. And right now, at the beginning of the day, he was at 86 cents, and I think that's gone up since then.
Right. And when do we expect results from that? Or I mean, that's just a runaway regardless.
The results from the election? Well, you've got so many mail-in ballots that it could take days before the election is actually called.
Right. But you would think with the substantial lead that he has, regardless of I mean, obviously they have to count all the votes, but it seems as if this is a lock for him.
It does. And, you know, the numbers started going up on September 11th when the mail-in ballots started coming in, and they've gone up significantly since then.
All right. Brandi, we appreciate the insight as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thanks so much.